Yo, hello and good morning, afternoon, wherever maybe where you are. Welcome to another War for Hyrule race, week 10. We have a casual boots as the first mode of the day for you. On the left, representing the Hyrule Guard, is NiobiumNarwhal. On the right, representing Ganons Forces, is Lumaga. I'm Shinmaru on comms. With me today is Blue Link. How are you doing today, Blue Link?
I'm doing pretty good. I am excited for the final week of this tournament, and we will see by the end of Sunday who's going to win this war.
Mhm. And it's again old familiar casual boots. Everyone's all a favorite mode to watch and play for lots of rando enjoyers. You start with boots, start with a sword, you get the escape sequence done out of the way. Everyone loves it. There we go, just 20 rupees in Link's house. And since we started with a sword, no guarantee that Uncle's going to give us, a spicy item or anything like that. Yep, just bombs, just 3 bombs. Would be nice at the end of escape. Oh, flute, there we go, there's a good item. Oh, NiobiumNarwhal with the spin speed, let's go. So just making our way through escape now. A mirror. You love to see an early mirror in Kazu. So that means after you rescue Zelda, you're skipping a whole lot of the rest of the escape. As long as you remember, it's one of the kind of the first somewhat sort of unintuitive things I learned when I was newer to randos, that you can use the mirror after you rescue Zelda, just skip back to the front, and it's totally cool. So I gotta be a little bit careful, a little squishy in one heart. The ball and chain guard does do 1 heart of damage. No joke, one of the toughest bosses in casual boots. You're very squishy early. I think very smartly playing it safe, at least. We're here getting some hearts. Still going with 8 slashes. I got NiobiumNarwhal passing the test. And Lumaga follows. A good chunk of game you skip. With the mirror back to the front. So the small key, I believe, is going to be in Dark Cross here. Yep, there we go. Giving it a little poke as it likes to do. Not a lot of damage, but some frustration. I feel like I saw the map already. I think it was in Zelda style, but so we'll see if they open the Sank chest. direction. I wasn't losing my mind. Oh, there we go. Can't escape the shield.
Ah, you love to see it.
Yes, if I remember from commenting with you in the past, you were a shield lover.
Oh, very much so.
So, a little less of a problem with fast run, I guess. A lot less things causing lag out there. Oh, there we go. Scoring points
even
for the
better.
shield lover. Yep, the shield lovers and the bug net lovers. There you go. Got plenty of bombs, so not like amazing people now, but usually, oh, there we go. Bush grab 20s from the bush grab. That's a bush grab I like to see. Especially if it ends up that we have to give Zora a call. It's nice to have like a very easy supply of money.
Yeah, nothing worse than finding out you need 500 rupees and nowhere easy to get them.
Yep, and that's just a heart piece and love it up. Yeah, especially if Zora has your glove, boy. Oof. Your other easy rupee farms are cut off. Just a little piece of heart. In the mushroom spot, yep, and there we go in the thieves. There we got a nice blue mail.
Lots of early safety, it looks like.
Yeah, not gonna complain about mail now that you have the mirror. Death warping not really a thing at all. So with 3 hearts, you're glad to have a little bit more safety. And there's a map check. There's a pen in Eastern and 2 crystals in Desert and Hera.
All right, into blind shot.
Oh, this is some nice sync now.
Oh, so close.
Oh, we're back again.
Oh, it's beautiful. Oh, nice glove.
Glove, yep. Yeah, Mountain was already in play with that flute, but you do need glove for Dark World access.
Okay, so we've doubled our heart count in the last, what, minute and a half?
Nope. Alright, just money and rupee. Yeah, money and rupees are the same thing. Money and arrows in the remaining chests. Flippers,
Oh,
yeah,
bargain flippers.
Yep, there's where you're glad that those bush crabs are giving out the 20s. Although you still Houlihan now with the glove, if you absolutely need to. Alright, so now remembering to activate the flute after talking to the bottle vendor, see if Lumaga remembers. I have definitely forgotten more than a few times.
I mean, who hasn't?
Yeah. So you're not really thinking about using your flute while you're just kind of going through the motions. This is what you've done in Casual Boots a million times. And then suddenly like, oh, wait. Oh no. Oh boy. It's fine. You just get a bottle and you'll have another reason to return there, right?
Yeah, that's always nice to find. Hopefully.
The heart in the dam. We'll see what the flooded item is. Just $20. And grab it in the side and go for a Gina. Right
Yeah,
here.
having an activated flute makes this a lot more palatable.
Hmm. Okay, does the Gina have anything? Nope.
And Mini Moldorm Cave didn't have much of anything either.
Yep. Yeah, this is where I might think about maybe, you get your water walk out of here, and maybe just kind of dashing up to Man Under the Bridge, and then maybe hula-hanning for the rest of the money out of a save and quit, and then hammer. Oh, never
Oh,
mind.
nice.
The mountain's looking a little better now. Still might be a little wary about visiting Zora area without money, but like checking out Lake Hylia and then Man of the Bridge is sound play. Oh, there's a nice hook shot.
Oh.
So our runners will be able to immediately get that upon entering the Dark World, having both the flippers and the mirror.
Well, Lumaga is swimming somewhere.
Yep.
Probably going to check waterfall at least.
Yes. Find it in his map check-in. It definitely feels like he's forgotten about the flute.
Yeah, maybe he'll quick swap past it and remember.
I know, even getting that information about the hook shot. Nice mushroom.
Oh, now you really wish you had that flute activated. Oh, interesting.
A little bit of a bailout. The 300. You don't ever like having to do the circle around Phasora, but at least you're getting out of here, not orphaning anything. Well, in Niobium with the play I suggested, just taking off for the mountain, leaving the Zora area for more of a sure thing.
Yeah, chances are by the time you're done, you'll have the money.
Yeah, we'll see. It could be very nice for Lumaga if Zora does have something good, but maybe not essential immediately, like a fire rod or a bow or something like that, or Samaria. Could take him a little bit of time to get back here. And nope, extremely expensive sticks.
Well, that's mildly unfortunate.
Basically, like 10 silver arrows in retro mode.
Oh, that's a very good point.
Oh. Yeah, there's Lumaga. I think remembering, like, oops, yep. Forgot about this whole thing.
Okay, well, I guess it didn't hurt him too badly.
Yeah, a little bit of time. He's got to run back here and running down rather than floating, but all in all, not a huge amount of time wasted. I don't think. Here, so we can at least beat Hera while we're here. Remains to be seen whether we can full clear. There's one item. Right, that is Spike Cave if the Pearl is up on the mountain here. Lumaga checking Saha.
Okay, bombos could be needed later.
Green Pendant Skullwoods, so at least one of those medallion dungeons is a crystal.
Well, the small key turned up in Hera. 2 more chances, though, to find the item. Nope.
Okay.
So it's 50-50 now.
Yep. And if it is in the basement, at least for the immediate time being, we're unable to get it. No fire source.
Yeah, unfortunately, Lumaga has fire, just the wrong kind.
Yes. It's just unfortunately unable to direct the fire towards the most needed.
Yeah, too bad it doesn't work like Din's fire.
Yes. Oh, wait. Ooh.
Looks like we have Pendant Ice Palace and our 5/6s at Turtle Rock and Pod.
Yes.
And we do have the item in the basement in Hera here.
Yep. So, unfortunately, needs to be abandoned for the time being. Could be fire on the remainder of the mountain.
NiobiumNarwhal has picked up their first crystal, just 17 minutes in.
Yep. See some floating island here. It looks like just money.
Lumaga is skipping Hera for now. I don't dislike this.
Yeah, I think finding one item, like, you feel like maybe you're fine. Maybe try to see if you can get a hook shot or something like that. Make it a little bit faster.
Oh, half magic. That's nice. Especially if the Moon Pearl turns up, then Spike Cave's just trivial.
Yep. $20 and a piece of heart. Start off in Paradox.
These Moldarms are not playing nice.
Nope. Well, this should be a little squirrely guy, especially. Can't kill him
Nice red
immediately.
mail.
Yeah, red mail already.
Oh, and a red shield. And there's a bottle.
A bottle. So I believe we just have Sick Kid and Eastern left, if I am not mistaken.
And the mushroom turn-in.
Oh, the mushroom turn, yes. Which only Lumaga has. But I think, yeah, with enough money, I think, yeah, Zora area makes a lot of sense for Nio. And then they'll see that 300 on Zora, just go, oh, video game. There's the mushroom.
And here's Sick Kid for Lumaga.
And there's our pearl.
Very nice.
There's our Dark World access. And I'm gonna start a hype cave at least. I would imagine hype cave, maybe getting that hook shot immediately, and maybe you could maybe see play all the way up to Pyramid and Catfish, or returning here to do Swamp. Also, Nio deciding to scum the money, not liking what they got.
Yeah, I mean...
There's a book.
Oh, which means we can check Bombo's tablet right away, if Lumaga was so inclined.
Yes. Interesting, Lumaga's going this way. Yeah, the hook shot is on the Kylia Island, already accessible. And yes, as pointed out in chat, yes, hopefully Nio remembers the mushroom, because yeah, if they're safe scumming, they do not have the mushroom anymore.
Oh, that is a very good point.
Yeah, hopefully their sake the mushroom doesn't have anything, or if it does, they remember to get it again.
Alright, Pendant Eastern for NiobiumNarwhal.
Yeah, this is a very interesting play, especially since Cicada is pretty easy to pick up. But, I mean, this is rando. There could be something here just kind of waiting for people to pick it up.
Oh, like that incredibly valuable bottle.
Yes.
Screaming at you to go to Sick Kid. And, Lumaga digs up a Master Sword.
Very nice. Lumaga is going to go straight to the Dark World from here as well. You have a fully clearable crystal pod here. Or pod, sorry, these down. Excuse me. Longville Jackass might be able to dip into Skullwoods if he feels like it. Looks like we did already pick up the big key, alright? $20. Alright, deciding to skip out on the big key chest.
Yeah, with one item left and it being 50-50, making that whole trek for nothing seems like a unreasonable risk, I suppose.
Yeah. Yeah. Question chat, where is it? Pearl, yep. Io is going to get it right now. Yeah, there's Nyla's Moon Pearl. Let's see what they do. Looks like they're gonna. This feels like a pretty solid play, I think. You know, you can just clear out Village of Outcasts and Thieves right here, go down, do Hype Cave, K45, Face Game, Stumpy, and then end with getting your hook shot from like Hylia Island. You don't really need hook shot for like any of these dungeons right here, so it's not like a super huge priority quite yet.
It's a nice mobility tool, but when we have the boots already, it's not that much of a difference.
Yes. So now you get in there, Dark World information.
Oh, Niobium's gonna go dip Skull Woods first.
Yeah, I think when you're still looking for mitts, it probably pays to be a little thorough. It's just dungeon items so far in Skull Woods.
Oof. So there's a compass and one small key outstanding? Or was it the map? I don't remember now.
I think it's the compass that's still left. Oh boy.
Oh wow, that is unfortunate.
Yeah, I think Nio doing what I would do here to say no thank you. To the vanilla big key chest. Yeah, I think it's very likely at least that your second item is going to be blocked by Fire Rod on Moth, and it's a pretty decent chance that both items could be Fire Rock blocked. Which I think leaving there is a perfectly fine decision.
Yeah, very similar to the big key chest skip in Eastern that they did.
You know, Blind wants you to open every chest in his dungeon as well.
Very funny.
Nice. So Blind coming out for Lumaga, as we like to say, Community Blind is a scripted fight. As long as you get the pokes all the right times, do the same thing every time, and Blind, you'll defeat Blind no problem.
Yeah, I guess Blind never lives long enough to learn from his mistakes.
No. A little bit off script, but still, yeah. Half magic, burn red mail, not going to be a problem if you go off script.
Oh,
There's Kana Samari. Okay,
very nice.
Yeah, not needed immediately, but definitely needed to finish the game. So you definitely like seeing a nice free Samaria.
Oh, worth noting, Lumaga has taken the lead in heart count. I guess that was a little while ago, I just didn't catch it.
So yeah, forgetting very briefly, like, oh yes, I don't have mitts. Thank you very much. We'll see if Lumaga peeks in the Skull Woods. Might elect also to do Graveyard Ledge. peek at Bumper Ledge. Could take it to Catfish. Desired. Lion's gonna get his junk here, and let's say with Kane and Mir, even though the big key chest not as much of a pain to check. Just lay down a Samaria block and Mir back when you get the item. And if Fire Rod is French Vanilla, that's another item that could be pretty bad for Nio.
Yep, and we certainly do need that Fire Rod because of Turtle Rock.
Yep.
Alright, where is Lumaga gonna go? He's continuing on, okay.
Yeah, I think this makes sense, as he's already checked a lot of the world. Here. He's got, if he does remember that the hook shot is on the kind island, that is the Swamp House opened up, but... Nope.
Oh, wow!
Wow, both items.
And a bonus item on that green pendant as well.
Yes. Okay. Yeah, perhaps forgetting no Fire Rod. Or maybe he wants to check, he wants to do it. Probably wants to do a bed check, actually.
Nice.
It actually makes sense.
We gonna have something interesting today? Nope.
Nope. Sure aren't.
Well, NiobiumNarwhal picks up their second crystal.
Oh, I the blue thinking twice about it now. He probably wants to clean up some of these North Dark World checks. Yeah, very nice Muffins Dash from Mario. And now I expect them to continue south. Which might turn Graveyard Ledge into a problem if something's up there. Graveyard Ledge, very terrible check. You don't get it right away, but no one really wants to do Graveyard Ledge. It's so out of the way and terrible. And we'll also be able to pick up King's Tomb here with that mirror. There's Nio's Master Sword. Alright, nope, just a bundle sticks in Graveyard Ledge. And yeah, Lumaga also has not turned in that mushroom yet. I don't believe, so that's another deck we can pick up along the way as well. Yeah, our tracker picks Caliber, pointing out Lumaga might take it to the Catfish. I think that makes, if you're going all this way, I think just going to Catfish makes sense.
Yeah. Of course, without the mitts, you have to dash all the way out this way.
And he can also use, if he wants to, he can also use this portal, this whirlpool up here to go down to South Dark World, and he can get his hook shot that way as well.
Speaking of hook shots, Niobium is going to be grabbing it right now.
Yep, there's the hook shot. And I would be very surprised if it did anything but swamp right now.
Alright, was this mushroom required? Nope.
Nope. And there's Nio's book. We'll be able to check that before or after Swamp Palace, whatever they feel like doing. To answer your question, I know Lumaga did scout the hook shot. I don't.
Nice
That
bow.
is a nasty bow right there.
And you called it. Niobium's going into swamp.
Now this feels like, I think, a nice route for Lumaga would be to pick up your hook shot and then continue up in the pod.
Yeah, that's full clearable. And then you can check the pyramid and then come back down to swamp, maybe?
Yep. Yeah, maybe. So yeah, maybe. I don't know if Forever just wanted to leave it till later, but the route suddenly working out pretty well for Lumaga now. All it takes is one item. Turn it. If the other bow is in GT, that's suddenly a pretty ugly check for NiobiumNarwhal, having already done the Zora area.
Yep, that's for sure.
I think Lumaga is probably just deciding, like, let's flute to 5 or 4. Nope, looks like he's gonna go to the swamp. That's maybe a little weird. Might be wary of pod with no fire source. And most of pod isn't too bad, but the Dark Turtles room can definitely be tricky if you're not confident in your ability to do it, especially with just the Master Sword. So Bombos does help quite a bit.
Hopefully our runners don't forget about Bombo's tablet after they're done with swamp.
Yeah, I doubt they will. It's usually a nice spot to flute from after you beat swamp.
Oh, Niobium's taken the heart lead again.
Yep, and going to left side swamp, there is one item there guaranteed because we've already found the compass. Could be 2 items because we don't know where the other dungeon item is. Unless I missed it. I could absolutely have missed it.
I don't think we saw the map.
Okay, so map's still out there. So, but yeah, there is at least one item here. I think you're still missing mitts. Probably an okay idea to just do this. I still like to go to the back first, just because coming back in the left side swamp isn't too, especially with Specky Clip now, it's not really too bad. It's nice to be able to mirror out of here after you've done left side swamp. But it's technically, I think, a little bit faster to do left side swamp first if you hard commit to it.
Well, I'm sure people more technically inclined than me have timed it. But I certainly don't know for sure.
Alright, bombs on left side. Let's see what the vanilla big key chest is.
Oh.
Is the other dungeon item, so just the one item on left side swamp.
But Lumaga is going to do the same thing.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it makes sense if you're still looking for mitts. Haven't found fire yet, so pod's looking a little iffy. Save it down to 20 bucks and piece of heart.
Oh, nice pick.
There's our mitts. Yep, there are our mitts. Yeah, a few more options now. A Mire area, Darkness Mountain, Ice Palace, Pendant Ice. Can dip into desert, not necessarily beat it. Depending on what the medallion is, Mire is beatable, maybe not fun. Beatable. Yeah, no rods or silver arrows. Final phase against Argus, a little annoying, but more spins will do it with the Master Sword.
Nicely done. This is going to be crystal number 3 for NiobiumNarwhal. Oh, there's the other bow!
Oh, wow.
What a find.
That is more than a bit of a bailout. But we know all. Probably not getting silvers this seed. But Lumaga will have some nice silvers, especially if
Niobium is not doing Bombo's tablet.
Interesting. Yeah, Lumaga unfortunately having a little bit of trouble with Diver Down. Yeah, silvers could come in handy for Lumaga if the other two swords are very bad.
Alright, so Niobium is going into pod.
Yep. Yeah, no firing. I mean, the never stopped a lamp from being in pod before or fire rod.
Oh, our tracker picks Caliber, pointing out that with the mitts now, Bombo's tablet's really convenient with the purple chest.
That's true.
So maybe this makes sense.
Yeah. And yet immediate bowlock pod. Yeah, very nicely done. Mimics. There's Ether. Another potential necessary medallion.
And here comes silvers for Lumaga and crystal number 2.
Yeah. Yeah, not gonna turn out silvers, but Lumaga might be a little bit like it feels like a unfortunate kind of bailout for people. So he did go all the way to Catfish to get that first bow.
Okay, Lumaga is going to give us a look at Bombo's tablet right now, though.
I mean, Nio to the back knowing that's just small keys left in the front. Having already seen map and an item. So, they know that the big key is back here. And there's his,
That's bottle number 4 on Bombo's
yep.
tablet. Hey, was that the single arrow in the
That was
Dark
the
View
single
basement?
arrow.
And it's Quake for Meyer, the one we don't have.
Okay, of course. Okay. Full heart and another sword. Very nice.
Very nice. Also, again, unfortunately, making those silvers less relevant.
Yep. It's still nice to have. Alright, just 10 bombs on the desert ledge. And I'm gonna hammer yump. Here, and another.
Wow!
Oh, wow.
Really convenient swords, this seed.
Yep. Let's see, I'm probably gonna dip in the desert here. Not beatable yet unless there's a fire source. Yeah, a little lost. Probably looking up one of the many dark maps available. Get an idea of where they're at. Dark Rings isn't too bad once you get practice of it, but it's definitely gonna feel very daunting. Dark room to learn.
Yep, I have done this exactly once, and it was a real pain.
Yeah. I think it feels like a bit more intimidating than it actually is, just because you see all those barricades around, like how can I find my way in here? But I think once you kind of learn the movements that you need to do, it's not too bad. And now makes their way through, and the final item is on the boss.
Just 2 bomb packs there in desert, looks like.
Yeah. And the second Lumaga will be joining Nio in pod. So, this goes. Dark Turtles can be tough, I think, having red mail, tempered, and ether fall back on. That would be a big help in there.
Yeah, it's not so much at this point a matter of dying, just how long is it going to take to get through.
Yep.
Although, we do have a fairy, just in case.
Yes. Using Mombos. I would say Ether a little bit faster. The animation, it still hurts the turtles, and the animation's a little quicker than Mombos because they don't need to burn up to die. But that is, I think, okay, there's one more left from the sounds of it. I know they killed one earlier, got through Bombos. Last one's always the biggest pain. Just one little lonely turtle there.
There we go.
We go. Alright, then get to the last. This won't be too bad.
I have no idea what this MSU is, but it's some really chill boss battle music, don't you think?
Yes. As a matter of fact, it is called Mikkel and Chill. So Chill is part of the name.
Makes sense. But that's Helmet down, and gonna be crystal number 4 for NiobiumNarwhal.
Alright, so what do we have left in Logic? So Ice Palace is clearable. Yeah, Dark Death Mountain. Yeah, the
Smith
Smith
Chain.
Chain. Yeah, the Smith Chain.
Ether Tablet.
Yeah, Ether Tablet. Yep, I believe Spike Cave. I don't think either did Spike Cave. Yeah, because they couldn't. Because they could. Yeah, because they couldn't when they were on the mountain because they didn't have Pearl yet. There's still some options in here. Looking now is running out. Might be looking to do Pyramid, Catfish, maybe kind of routing in some of these pretty trashy checks. The models, so maybe they will get their silvers. Yeah, there's still one item left in Esher, not in Logic because we don't have the lamp, but there is. Yes, there's something left in there. Just because it's not in Logic doesn't mean it's not something.
And we are looking for Quake and both rods for Go mode, I believe.
Okay, I think that was the one check that Lumaga didn't do, and not gonna be punished for that. Just a piece of heart on the pyramid.
And sub 1 hour butter stick for Lumaga.
Yep. Alright, and I am still skipping Graveyard Ledge, not going to be punished for it.
I wonder if, while you're here, if you're Niobium, do you pick up the mushroom again?
If they remember it, you probably do. There's, silver arrows for NiobiumNarwhal.
And here's a mirror. Are they going to flute? No, they're getting the mushroom. I like it.
Yep. Yep. It's love for some rupees while I'm here too. Let's see where they go next.
Okay, just don't soft reset after seeing this.
Yes. It really looked like they wanted to. That would have been very disastrous, but that moment of hesitation kind of felt like ooh. Lumaga taking down Dark.
Yeah, doing pretty well here.
Yeah, not needed the gold sword. Yeah, even easier. Yeah, looks like yeah, we don't have Lumaga's sound up, but they got through it. Didn't even need the medallion. Very nicely done. an easier Helma for Lumaga with that gold sword.
And this is going to be his crystal number 3.
I would say, I think anything but Mountain would be pretty surprising for the manga, because he not only has those Dark Death Mountain checks, but he still has one item remaining in Hera. So he doesn't know yet that he can't get it yet. No fire source, but
Yeah, and he can do either tablet up there and
yep, exactly, yeah.
A whole bunch of stuff.
Yeah, this feels much more compelling than Smith Chain, I think. I like this too, going for the new checks first. Saving her for last with a Spike Cave run. And we'll see if he can get into TR as well, and maybe decides to dip in. There's definitely been some pretty gnarly fire rods in TR in the past.
Niobium could be doing Smith Chain and or North Dark World checks here.
Yeah.
And I think Lumaga wants to check the TR medallion as well.
Yes. Yeah, this looks like also cleaning up Skullwood's big key chest as well. A little unfortunate, just getting the map. So this is just a little bit of time, get even more time given back to Lumaga. And wow,
double
cool.
Quake.
Thanks a lot, video game. And looks like we have 20 rupees. A different flavor of 20 rupees. Nice boots. And just a whole lot of rupees in Hookshot Cave.
Quite impressive.
Let's see, I don't remember if Lumaga scouted this or not.
He did.
He did, okay, good. Yep. And he also knows it is garbage.
Oh, more money in Super Bunny Cave. Oh, and a shovel.
Nice shovel. Maybe a little nicer from Lumaga, depending on if Nio does the Smith Chain or not. You just wrap that in the remainder of the Smith Chain. Yeah, looks like we're gonna get Ether Tablet, probably Hera Clear, and Spike Cave.
Powder. Okay, cool. That's interesting.
There we go. Let's get all the fetch quests in.
Actually, that's really convenient, isn't it? Because you can just do that as part of the Smith Chain.
And very interesting, the manga is continuing saying no to clearing Hera. Again, it's going to work out for him, at least right now, because he cannot get that line. He doesn't know it yet, but he can't get that final item in here with no fire source. Oh, this is interesting. Nio is pulling the ripcord on Pendant Ice. Perhaps, again, Rule of Fire here.
Yeah, this could very well be the play.
Lumaga going to Agina, having not checked this earlier. I believe we're down to Ice Palace and Smith Chain and the shovel. I believe where we're at as far as progression goes. Well, it's logical progression anyway. Alright, small key in Pen Gators.
Looks like we're going to get the shovel check from Lumaga.
Oh,
nice
that is
fire
a fire.
rod.
That is all that does is open up more pendant dungeons. Oh, actually, no. You can be. I mean, we found both items in desert, right? I think.
Yeah.
You might have forgotten that. Can't beat Meyer yet. It's really only beating that. This only gets you that kind of the crystal clear. It's not a. I don't believe it's a red crystal.
It is not. TR is the other one.
That's the other one, yes. Maybe just beating this, getting the crystal clear, and there, yep, required swamp dip. There is your quake. Or well, I mean ice palace. Sorry, ice palace required dip. Of course, it's required swamp dip. It's a crystal.
Can you actually dip into Ice Palace if it's all frozen?
I mean, there's places in the world where they have those like kind of really cold, like kind of lakes you can dip into like after a hot spring. I have no idea what that feels like, but imagine that's probably what going to Ice Palace feels like.
I wonder how warm that red mail is.
Oh, it probably feels very nice.
Hey, the other one rupee.
Yeah. I'll say getting that. Very interesting to see how this turns out because Naya will need to leave Dark Earth Mountain to get their fire rod. But depending on layout, you could definitely go pretty far into TR without the fire rod.
Yeah, that could be a concern. Lumaga has picked up crystal number 4, temporarily tying up our count. Is he going to go for Smith Chain, looks like?
Let's see.
There are effectively 3 items in the back of Skullwoods because of that green pendant.
Yes. I will say, in his position, I think I might have gone Skullwoods. That doesn't mean it's the right play. So we'll see, because we don't know what's on Smith Chain, so it could be something required. An Ice Rod, perhaps.
And that Ice Rod is all we need now for Go Mode collectively.
Yep. I mean, we all know it's just on Razor Bridge, right?
Oh, nice Mirror Shield! Yes, we have everything now. Silver's, Half Magic, Butterstick, Mirror Shield, Red Mail, everything. And we know where all the bottles are, just neither runner has both of them.
Yep.
Oh, very good point, chat. We do have the bug net as well.
Nice lamp.
Interesting, interesting.
Lamp on the Smith chain. Alright, Nio going into Mire. You know, with this loadout, I mean, Dark Mire can be scary, but I think with this loadout, there's a nice strat. The boots and the hook shot to get you through Dark Mire a lot easier. So I don't think it should be too much trouble. Niobium. I certainly think this play makes a little bit more sense before going up the mountain. Oh yeah, that's right. Yes, great. That's great. Corvette and chance point out. Yes, no fire might not be able to get the big key. That's a good point. The big key could be on the firelock side of Mire.
That would be an unfortunate time loss.
Yeah, or potentially even worse, your ice rod.
Oh, that would be terrible. Hey, and there's one of our nice boomerangs.
Okay, I think with fire, Lumaga is finally giving in, citing us. I will do Hera now. Yeah, we'll see. I think if you're going up there as Lumaga, I think it'd be very surprising if he skips out on Hera Basement here. Like the remaining options are just not really all that appealing to him. I guess, I mean, all he has, I think, it feels like all he has left is Pen and Ice.
Yeah, and the back of Skullwoods.
And the back of Skullwoods, yes. Well, yeah,
and Eastern.
And Eastern, oh gosh.
Yeah, there's still one item in Eastern, and the lamp puts Satin Logic now.
Yep, oof. And he has not dipped in the Eastern yet, so that's 3 items from his point of view. Oof, yeah, these are some tough options.
Actually, I think that Ice Rod turning up might not be good, because then that's a... Oh no, he can't get into TR, never mind.
Yeah. Yeah, so if Ice Rod turns up, he would need to go into Pen and Ice to get into TR. Okay, so I'm learning that the final item is in the basement.
And Lumaga taking the crystal lead now with 5.
A little bit of trouble for Naya here. Boy.
We still have a fairy, fortunately.
Yes.
Oh, anti-fairy blocking the Samaria shot there. There we go. Nicely done.
And there's the fairy revival.
Lumaga playing some fun and games here in the coffee break room.
And also our tracker pointing out earlier that both items in Mire gotten already and the big key. So yeah, Nio lucking out a little bit. Didn't have to worry about this later for a potential Ice Rod.
Yeah, like you said, that could have been big if it was there. And just a piece of heart in Hera Basement.
Alright, and now what has left is the pendant dungeons. It's everyone's favorite random game. Pick a pendant.
Oh, Well, if the ice rod's here, it could still be the right choice, but yeah. Alright, Niobium's in the clear, gonna pick up crystal number 5 here. And there's bottle percent for Lumaga.
There we go. Yeah, let's see, this is Smith Chain for NiobiumNarwhal. It'll be a little unfortunate without that shovel yet from Darketh Mountain. We'll not be able to
Yeah, I
chain that
suppose
in with Chain.
after doing this, though, they won't have many other choices.
Yep. And I was seeing those bombs from Hammer Pigs and get their lamp now. Like, oh, cool, I've already gone through the hardest Dark Dungeons. Thank you, though.
Yeah, and regrettably, this will put the rest of Eastern in logic. Well, I'm saying regrettably, we don't know yet if the ice rod's here. Oh, well, okay, it isn't.
Nope. Nope. And if I'm NiobiumNarwhal, that's probably the last location for me, that Eastern Big Key Chest. There's just no way I'm going back there, ever.
Lumaga still hasn't checked the Pyramid Ledge. This could be that.
Yep. You know, Niobium is going to check Bonwell's tablet with this purple chest turn in.
And then they basically have to go to Dark Death Mountain, right?
Yes. I think that's literally all that's going to be left for them. Along with, I guess, Hera Basement now, and I don't think they've done Spike Cave yet, like Lumaga has.
Right.
See, everything they have left is going to be on the mountain.
So they're going to get that shovel, they're going to have to go back to get the fire rod. And then at that point, you just hope the ice rod's in TR?
Yeah, probably. I don't. It's a tough choice to make because you're already on the ground. Like, do you go back up for TR, or do you try your luck with Skullwoods if you're already on the ground? It's definitely a tough choice to make.
Oh yes, that is a thing. Three items in Skullwoods is tempting.
Yep. Because if you're already on the mountain, that's another mountain climb for TR. Along with going through the entire dungeon.
So Lumaga is in the right place.
Yes.
But with one item on Cold Stare, he's going to find Quake. And I don't know, like, you have to finish the dungeon then to get that last item, right?
Man, it's so tempting. It's so tempting to just leave. Especially when that Quake opens up 2 dungeons for you. And this isn't a green pendant.
Oh, salvages the 1 cycle there on Lanmos and
Yep.
gets crystal number 6.
Yep.
So this is interesting. Lumaga's going to find Quake right here. He is behind by Meyer, but Niobium needs to go up the mountain and then come back down for the Fire Rod and then decide what to do from there. So it's...
Yep.
I don't know who's really ahead here. What do you think?
Yeah, I'm not 100% sure either, just because, yeah, they both have some interesting choices ahead of them. I feel like Lumaga might be more inclined to try for TR. But I'm not really sure what I would do in Nio's situation. Because, I mean, both clearing Green Pendant Skullets for nothing or going back of the TR for nothing are like a tremendous waste of time. It's a really difficult choice.
Right, there's that all-important shovel.
Yep, necessary shovel. I think you're getting a shovel at 117, you're like, cool, great.
Another bad check on the pile of bad checks.
Yep. Especially when you've already done Smith Chain and already gone through, the whole route that makes it actually convenient to check.
So Grey Corvid in chat brought up a good point. Niobium might dip TR right now, and then when they go down and find the Fire Rod, Skullwoods is right there.
Yeah, I think if you're Niobium, you kind of have to at least peek in. Like Lumaga obviously couldn't. They didn't have Quake. Like in Niobium's situation with what you have left, your Fire Rod is who knows where. It's just as likely to be in TR as anywhere else. And if you find Ice Rod first check maybe here, great.
Yeah, honestly, finding the Ice Rod is the worst thing Niobium could find. They just don't know it. And there's Lumaga's Mirror Shield.
Yep. Actually, in this situation, if Ice Rod is first chest TR, that's probably the best thing they could find because they're immediately kicked out of TR, and then they just need to find their Fire Rod for go mode.
True, yeah, that'll also keep you out of Skullwoods entirely.
Yep. So we'll see what happens. This will be an item, dungeon item, or small key to continue the journey.
Very important check coming up. It's a small key. Okay.
We're continuing on.
Meanwhile, Lumaga is going to Meyer, which makes total sense.
Yep. Yeah, you definitely have to do this before TR.
Getting bullied by that murder dactyl, though, in cutscene mode.
Yep. Yeah, unfortunately, the downside of Quake can still hit. Murder dactyl can still get you.
And those chain chomps still bite hard, even on red mail.
Yep.
Ouch! Oh, this is just painful to watch. I feel so bad.
And we are kicked out. So that Ice Rod looks like it's... Well, I guess it could still be in TR, yeah. Just not immediately in TR.
Well, it'll certainly be interesting to see what happens here.
Yep.
So what is the etiquette in these races for telling everyone about people finishing?
I would wait until our runners here are finished. If people want to look at the race for themselves, go right ahead, I say.
Okay. But I will neither confirm nor deny that there are any finishers at this point.
Alright, so Lumaga unfortunately going to check right at least this chest on right side, which given that Nio got both items without fire, we know this is going to be nothing.
Lumaga is going for cutscene chests. Okay, so we're going to get dueling cutscenes here in a moment.
Yep.
Now this music is really appropriate.
Nice chance to sit and reflect on the bad choices the game has for you in the future. It feels like that is what Nio is doing right now with those sword slashes.
Yep, Lumaga discovering map and compass on the left side here.
I think all I have left is Spike Cave and that shovel, it feels like. Or and one item in Eastern, but it doesn't. Yeah, that would be 100% last location for me in their position.
Yeah. So I'm thinking it's better for Niobium to have the Ice Rod be in Skull Woods, and definitely better for Lumaga to have it in TR.
Yeah, I think so. If I were in the Maga's position, I think I would push TR. Nio's position, just both choices are just equally bad, I think. I guess they might not have done Magic Bat yet.
Oh, right, they didn't have powder the first time around.
Yeah. I'm gonna have a little bit easier time in here having that lamp beforehand. There's the fire rod.
All right, decision time.
Yes, decision time. What does Nio decide to do? And looks like they're choosing TR. Yes, we will all find out pretty soon if this or Skull Woods is the answer. I think from a pragmatic point of view, this probably makes the most sense because it's the most beneficial if it's just in TR.
And crystal number 6 for Lumaga. If he goes to TR, we have a pretty close race.
Yeah.
And you have to think in his position, you'd just do that, right?
Yeah, I think that makes sense. Yeah, and what Malmo in the chat is pointing out, if it's not in TR, you can still save your portal. It's pretty annoying. 15 hearts, red mail, but I mean, there are spikes in Skull Woods. You could use a chip down your health a bit and then mirror out and get poked by a couple of those enemies outside to finish it off. Very nice Waffle House run from Lumaga right there. As if it's something I myself not great at. Is the big key and small key.
Okay.
I think that's kind of what had to be there to continue on. Then, well, I guess the big key didn't have to be there, but small key for sure had to be there. All right, Lumaga entering TR.
All right, lava chest coming up.
A little bit of bullying from these anti-fairies. Just a map. I don't think we found an actual item in this dungeon yet. I don't think so.
No, we haven't.
Yeah, I can think of it as a compass and chomps, and now the map in the lava chest.
Yeah, so there's 2 small keys and all the items remaining.
Yeah, 4 chances for your ice rod, because of course try and exit the last item. That's not going to be the ice rod.
Oh, we do have Mimic Cave though.
Yep.
Oh wait, were you counting that one in the 4?
No.
Oh, okay.
I try to think about Mimic Cave as little as possible. And just a full heart.
Wow, 17 hearts. Wow, all the items are just in the back. Okay.
All right, come on, do a video game. Put another small key in Crystal Roller. Put that final small key coming up. Give us a 4-item laser bridge.
All right, what do we have here? Bombs.
Oh.
Okay.
I'm checking Baker's first just in case Ice Rod is just there. He can get Mimic Cave, but no such luck.
All right, this is it. This is Laser Bridge.
Yep. Okay. Just bombs. 300 rupees.
Oh, just listen to the mirror shield doing its job. Okay, one more chance here. There it is.
There we go.
All right, we are in go mode.
Yep. Lumaga will still have to, even if he checks the ice rod first, still got to get that small key in the final chest. Yeah, Ice Rod's favorite place to hang out on Laser Bridge. Ice Rod Cave, never heard of it.
Oh, there's the ice rod, like you called it, and that's try next down for NiobiumNarwhal, crystal number 7, and Lumaga's having a little bit of trouble here. You have a mirror shield, just there we go. There's the key, and he's good to go.
Yep. Yeah, so saving a little bit of time, at least not checking the other chests.
Oh
Not
goodness,
sure.
this is just.
Yeah, I'm not sure why that key dash didn't work. It felt like he had it lined up properly, but I guess video game just gonna be silly sometimes.
All right, Niobium making the zippity run over to GT. We have people starting to guess numbers in chat.
Yes, we have I believe it is was it 23? I don't know how to count anymore. Checks were the 22. 22. That's right.
22. That's right.
Yes.
Yeah, the big key chest,
chest.
or the big, what's it? The big chest
Yeah.
might have. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, if your big key is in there, you got some problems. But yeah, get your guesses in there where the GT big key will be. And by the way, welcome Raiders from Sawyer and Homemade Beers channels. In the final stages of the Kaz Boots race, 4 for Hyrule, classic Ice Rod on Laser Bridge, Fire Rod on Shovel, that was on Dark Death Mountain, fun stuff.
And crystal number 7 for Lumaga. He's going to be heading to GT as well. Hey, there's our cape. Are we going to find the blue boomerang? That'd be really cool.
Yeah, let's give our tracker Pixcalibur more to do. My level, we're kind of. Oh, that's not supposed to pop up.
All right, it looks like 1 minute and 13 seconds difference between our runners entering GT. So Niobium did Hope Room left, and it looks like Lumaga is doing that other thing that I forgot the name of.
DMs.
Yeah, Dark Magician, that's right. So there is an opportunity for a lead change here coming up, probably.
Yes. Yep. Yeah, we are very much still in the range of GT routing here. Here are our runners, Twitch channels, if you wish to give either or both of them a follow. Very kindly volunteered to be on the ratio and give you some entertainment.
There it is. Number 10, I think.
Yes, I think that sounds right. Yeah, that would have been number 2. Yes, I believe so. Doing the climb. My going back left, gonna get his big key in just a couple, probably a couple of minutes or so in random room. Very solid gauntlet so far for Niobium.
And of course, as you say that.
Yep. Yeah, these conveyors like to make things a little tricky.
Niobium did use their fairy
Yes.
in Mire, but I think one of those potions was a red, yes. Red and 2 greens, I think, we have.
Your safeties are there to be used. Never be too proud to use your safeties. There's almost nothing that wastes more time in this game than dying.
That's for sure. A very nice Landmo 2 fight there by Niobium, and Lumaga's about to pick up his big key.
Yeah, melee mirrors.
And he's checking for another small key here,
Yeah,
I think.
maybe a key.
There was
hey, there we go. Yep. Often when you find that big key in that location, there's going to be a small key. Not always, but often there's a small key to accompany it. A little tip: if you find a small key in compass room or in random room, you're always going to find the big key there. These like kind of open modes, open standard modes.
just important to not get the converse of that statement confused with the actual statement.
Yeah.
But Niobium has... Yeah, you only need the 1 key because you can get one off the Helmasaur here.
Yep.
Alright, Lumaga is into the gauntlet. And Moldorm 2 down for Niobium. Not gonna check validation chest for the blue boomerang.
BMO shielding that little Zazak from the pot.
Alright, here comes Aga 2. And there's Landmos 2 down for Lumaga. One more hit here for Niobium. Nicely done.
Yep.
Lumaga making good use of his safeties, and then takes a plunge into the invisible pit. Alright, time to fight Ganon. And this is going to just be absolutely trivial with all the equipment we have.
Yep.
Lumaga is not far behind.
Nope. Alright, so phases 1 and 2 already complete for NiobiumNarwhal. Moving on to phase 3. Just 6 slashes each for the first 2 phases for the gold sword. 4 slashes here.
And phase 4, just 4 silver arrows.
Yep.
Oh, can they get the triple? 1, 2, not quite.
A little
But
bit off.
this will do it.
Oop, wait,
Or
nope.
maybe not.
Oh. Yeah, the bats had other ideas. Have to be
Oh,
careful
don't
here.
fall, don't fall. Okay, good, we're good.
Yeah, I think taking it slow, the right choice there.
Okay, this is it. Nicely done.
Nice, yeah, so get your GGs in chat for NiobiumNarwhal, finishing first on the restream. And 20th place overall with a time of 1:41:54.
Yeah, so we had 25 entrants today. And finishing first with a blistering 1:16:19 was Gem for Ganons Forces. So full 5 minutes ahead of the second place finisher. Second through 5th place, those were Hyrule Guard, so that might compensate for that massive lead that Gem has for Ganons Forces. And, well, I guess there's really no point in reading these all off. You can all go check on race time yourself, if you like. But it looks like a nice even mix beyond that point of our team's finishers.
Yeah, Lumaga dropping in on Ganon now.
We have our 23rd place finisher. There are 2 runners left, Lumaga being one of them.
Yeah, we are joined here in chat via winner of today's restream race, NiobiumNarwhal. GGs, see you, Nio.
GG's.
GG's.
That one had some stuff in pretty stinky positions.
Indeed.
Yeah.
Were you at all tempted to go into Skullwoods when you found that fire rod?
A little bit.
Yeah, I felt like it was like a really difficult choice in your position because, I mean, in either situation, being wrong just wastes a ton of time.
Yep. I was like, okay, yes, 2 checks all the way in the back, but I have to go all the way back there. I've already been there twice.
Yeah.
Like, I'd rather hope that Ice Rod's just up there.
Yeah. And I think as pointed out in the chat, you also could have saved your portal if you were wrong, at least anyway.
Yeah.
Even though it would have been a super pain to do it.
All right, Lumaga has defeated Ganon and is going to finish 24th overall with a time of 1 hour, 44 minutes, and 21 seconds. GG's.
GG's Lumaga.
GG's.
Yeah, it was pretty close most of the way. You had Quake earlier than Lumaga did, but Lumaga had the Fire Rod before you did. It was just kind of a matter of like who was able to put the other piece in place first. Which you both found, honestly. We both kind of almost like last located.
Yeah, I didn't really have a whole lot left to do in here.
And a shovel especially was like super bad for you because you'd already been through Smith Chain, you've already been through K45, you've already been through like every single check you could loop in that would make shovel like even a little bit enticing to do.
Yup. I was like, oh, that sucks. I don't want to see shovel. That's not what I want to see at all.
All right, looks like we're joined here by Lumaga. GG's to you, Lumaga.
GG's.
Thank
GG's,
you.
Lumaga.
GG's to you too, Neo.
Yeah,
So,
this
yeah.
one. Yeah, we were just talking to Nio. Yeah, there was some very interesting item locations for sure.
I couldn't have been that bad. The top players finished. Well, Gem
Jeez.
finished in 116.
Yeah, that is absolutely bonkers.
That's Gem for it.
Yep.
No, it was kind of funny. I don't remember specifically except for the end when I was searching for both Quake and Ice Rod, and I don't think I had touched any of the 3 pendant dungeons. Oh no, I did the front of Skull, but didn't find anything.
Yep. Because everything was locked behind the fire rod in Skullwoods, of course. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, especially for you, Lumaga, you just turned into a game of like pick a pendant at the end because you had like all those undies. We were saying it's like every random runner's favorite game. Pick a pendant. Hope you get the right one.
I picked the wrong one. So I went Eastern first after. I don't remember what drove me there, but I went to Eastern and then finding nothing. I'm like, well, I got to go to Ice. Quake was in there, but I don't know. I was hoping that I'd find Ice Ride there too. Alas. Of course, it's in its natural habitat.
Yep. It's a summer home, you might say. It likes to get a little warmth there.
By the time I went to Ice, I'd already cleared most of Eastern and the front of Skull. I think.
Yeah, that sounds about right. And I think you might have left the vanilla big key chest.
Yeah.
But yeah, your options were pretty grim too when you went into Ice.
So I guess as long as I have a platform here, there's not much else to talk about the seed, I guess. I want to take this time to thank everybody who decided to join this event. Especially the people who have volunteered, right? Neo being one of them. All the community leaders and mods of GMP, Maniacal Structural Mike, who helped us a lot with the rule set early on. Adirondack Rick, who's been a great liaison for SpeedGaming. This has turned into quite a fun event. I'm looking forward to see how it turns out in the end for Ganons Forces and Hyrule Guards. I won't be able to make the last match, and that's unfortunate, but I'll be there in spirit, I guess. So anyway, just thanks everybody for turning out to this.
Yeah, it's been a really fun event to both to watch and to participate in. Like, just aside from the whole structured event, like the goal I think was just like to get like kind of big races, like a kind of exciting thing to happen again. And it's certainly there's been like some really good size races throughout the run of the tournament.
Yeah, that was the dream the whole time, is just have a platform for these kind of large races or even mid-sized races to happen again. And we've had some good ones, north of 50 people. Most of these have been 20 to 30, which is still more than people show up for a lot of these dailies or weeklies anymore. So I'm glad there's some metagame incentive to get people to show up for this and make it just like old times.
Yeah, it's been really exciting to follow, and I am very excited to see what the turnout is going to be for the final race tomorrow at 5 p.m.
Definitely. Go Ganons Forces!
And we do have, I believe, another race later on today at 5 p.m. Eastern. I believe it's Cross Keys is the mode for race 2 today, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, I believe that's correct. And then tomorrow at this match time, you got Influ Keys, and of course, 4 o'clock Eastern is going to be the last one.
Yeah, I believe SpeedGaming is going to try to get restreams for all 4 of those. Well, I guess all 3 of the remaining races that are going on. So yeah, stay tuned to SpeedGaming channels. I believe that this very channel is slated to pick up the next race of the day.
Yep, and if you're not tired of listening to me, I'll probably be commentating that one.
Yeah, thanks both of you, and Pixcalibur for volunteering for this one, letting this one happen.
Great. Thanks for putting on this restream, and thanks for all the work you put into this event, Lumaga. It's been fun.
And thank you too.
And thank you for putting on an excellent show for us. It was a fun race to watch and calm.
Just make sure, you give both of our runners today a follow. If you have not already, both wonderful people on Runners Watch. And and there's also, thanks again to Pixcalibur as well for tracking, and to Blue Link for joining me on comms. It's a pleasure as
My
always.
pleasure. And we do have our final finisher having completed the race. So with all 25 runners done, we'll hopefully be calculating the scores sometime soon, and we'll get to know what the results are for this race.
In the meantime, hope everyone watching enjoyed the race. And be sure to tune in a couple of hours or so for some cross keys fun.
Yeah,
I know
should be a good one.
Yep, I know I will be tuning in myself. And I think that'll probably do it for us. So I don't know if you have any final thoughts, but just again, hope everyone had a grand time watching the race today.
Yeah, it was an exciting start to this weekend's races, and I hope everyone will join us for the future races.